So a bit more about Slinda. Slinda is a synthetic progestin made of drospirenone 4 milligrams. And it's the progestin in pills which are good for PMDD like Yaz and Yasmin, but it doesn't have the estrogen component. And so it's good for people who are breastfeeding or who cannot take oral estrogen because of risk of blood clots or migraines. And then what you can do is add in estrogen on top of it. So transdermal estrogen like a patch or gel, or oral estrogen in the form of estradiol, which is nicer than the synthetic ethinyl estradiol, bit of a mouthful, that you get in other contraceptive pills. When you don't take the sugar pills with Slinda, there has been a study that has shown higher rates of low estrogen. And so in those cases, I talk about, do we have the sugar pills? And a lot of women don't still have periods with it. Or do we need to add in a little bit of estrogen? And I have noticed in women that have been on Slinda with no sugar pills for a number of months that they start to develop some hypoestrogenic side effects. And interestingly, some mood change as well. And then add in a little bit of estrogen and it's incredible. It feels so much better. And so yes, it's not recommended in younger women for PMS or PMDD. But when we look at a history and look at your well-being and the fact that it's appropriate and on guidelines to give you Yaz or Yasmin, which is also unfunded in New Zealand, why can't I use Slinda with some add-back estrogen? So yeah, hopefully that's helpful. The really, really big issue with Slinda is that it's $225 for 3 months. So if you're on benefit and if you're under WINS or have a community services card, then write to WINS and see if you can get disability allowance or get funding for it. And on the Pharmac website, there is a form to fill in if you've tried other pills with other medications with no success to apply for funding. So that's one of my projects for 2026 is to try and get Slinda funded under special authority. So thanks so much for your support and I will look forward to working with you next year. Ka kite.